guys, it's Lily and Jay, and I just want to say...
Hey, I'm Bubbs.
True. And I just want to say, I love Christmas time, and it's really starting to feel like Christmas. I mean, we have snow outside, and we are listening to a bunch of Christmas music, and we're watching Christmas movies like Frozen and stuff.
Home Alone.
Yeah.
Right?
And it's really starting to feel like Christmas.
Let me ask you, what is your, like, if you had to pick your favorite part of Christmas, what would it be? Would it be the music, or the movies, or the spirit, or the, like, excitement, or what do you think would be your favorite part?
You know that one, Daddy. It's spending time with my family.
Oh, you're so sweet.
And plus, I love the presents.
You do love the presents?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is also one of my favorite times.
I do really like, I like that everybody just seems to be a little bit more willing to kind of be nice and just feel the spirit a little bit more than they normally would. And I think my favorite part would be, I think the Christmas movies. I really like watching, like, the Santa Claus and Home Alone and, like...
Christmas Vacation.
Oh my gosh, Christmas Vacation. You serious?
Oh, yeah.
You serious, Clark?
Oh, yeah, I love that part.
I do love that. And it is really nice to, I don't know, I'm home more, right? Mm-hmm. Because, like, I have more days off, and there's things that have to get done, so kind of puts the focus at home, and I really do love that. Mm-hmm. You know? And
I love that shirt, and I love this Christmas dress. Each year, my dad, Bubbs, he gets me a really nice and pretty Christmas dress, and this is mine for next year. It's got little ruffles and flowers on the ends, and it's really pretty. And there's a little silver bow.
So first, before we even get into this, I'm just going to say welcome, right? This is the Tiny and Bub Show.
Yep.
And we are launching this by having just like a little week of Christmas kind of episode to get us started. But what we're going to be doing here is kind of just talking about, like, our life and I'm going to be asking Lily questions about life things that I don't know, that we can get her perspective on, right? I like it's pretty amazing a lot of times when Lily and I are talking. One thing I really love about talking to you, Lily, is I'm always surprised by how deeply you think about things, and things that we're going to talk about as this podcast kind of goes through. Like, just a teaser, your guardian angel theory is one of my favorites. I love it. And when you told me that, it melted my heart, and it really just makes me feel really happy to be a dad, and that I'm your dad. It's really special.
And, like, you have to go to church to learn about, like, all of that with God and stuff, and I just listen to Christmas songs, and I love to dance and sing, and I actually learn a lot of Christmas songs, and I listen close to the lyrics, and I actually learned stuff from it, and one day I just looked up at the sky, and I saw a guardian angel, and it looked so pretty, and I saw it watching over us, and yeah, it was really pretty.
I love that. So we will be talking about that in future episodes, where how she tells how she feels it watches over us, and other questions that people send in, kind of questions that, or like just ways that people think about things, will bounce off Lily, and we can get a kind of kid's perspective on it. I'm really looking forward to that kind of stuff. But this episode, as you can tell by the Christmas lights and the garland and the dress and the sweater t-shirt thing, is just kind of about...
It's a t-shirt with a sweater with someone from Christmas Vacation on it.
Eddie.
So it's like, yeah. So, like, yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
Two things in one.
Right. I love it. So, I was looking through pictures of Lily visiting with Santa, and one thing that I noticed in those pictures, Lily, is that you, like, you're always like 2 feet away from Santa, and you're always giving him like the side eye, like, like what? I don't want to get any closer, Dad, but I know I have to talk to him to tell him what I want for Christmas. But I always look at it like, I've always wondered, like, what is it about Santa that freaks kids out? So that's kind of like one thing that we're going to talk about a little bit today, because I really want to get. I never asked you before. I when we were talking about doing this podcast episode for y'all, it was in thinking and talking with Lily and thinking about what we wanted to talk about here. I asked her, something that I've always wondered is what the heck freaks out kids about Santa? So,
I know, right?
Lily, Tiny, what freaks you out about Santa? Please tell.
This is so funny. Okay, so, I mean, he has a giant beard, and he comes down your chimney at night, and it's a little creepy and stuff. And like, kids don't know if they're naughty or nice and stuff, so, and they hope, and some hope that they're nice and stuff, and they get presents and stuff, but they don't know if they're on the naughty or nice list, so, that's what kind of freaks me out a little. And Daddy, I don't think I told them this, but it was my suggestion that we would have a Christmas themed episode.
That's true. She did come up with it because we have these questions, right?
And like I just whoops, there's a little glitch there. I just was really in the spirit, and I just wanted to share it with everyone. So
So wait, let's get back to like when you're going to see Santa, right? And you're, say, waiting in line.
What? So like when I was at Yankee Candle, like in my head, like I was freaked out. I was like so scared. Like every year I'm always like, oh my God.
What is it? Is it because like he's the one who decides? Is that what it is? Or is it like
I feel like it's not like, I know it's not like, okay, this is very confusing and stuff, and like I'm always 2 feet away from Santa, and it's very like weird and stuff.
But what is it that take us through that? Like when you're waiting in line and you're like, okay, what am I gonna say to him? Am I gonna like freeze up and not tell him the right thing? Is he gonna ask me if I've been good and he knows but I don't know what he knows? Like what is it?
Well, I don't really I try to figure another glitch, are you kidding me? I'm trying to think of what I'm gonna say when I step up to him, and I don't know what to say. Let's say, one of the times I actually didn't know what to say. So I try to remember my wish list, like what I want from Santa and stuff. So I try to remember, like I think in my head, and I'm like, and I remember it. So when I get to the front of the line, and then the next person's there, like we take a picture, and then like my family goes and tells Santa what we want, and I tell him what I want, and he asked me, and I'm like,
I forget you're the big guy.
His
beard is so big and white.
Yeah, that's what I'm like, and I'm like, and like I don't know what to say and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's so weird.
So one thing
so I just say I'm nice, because most of the time I'm really nice.
It's true, you are.
And I'm good.
You're a good kid, and you're thoughtful, and you try, and the way I see you treat your friends, and all those things, you are nice, right? So one thing that I've noticed over the years, and something that we talked about this Christmas season, was that you kind of go into panic mode.
Yeah, I go into panic mode, and like I forget like everything. Like I forget a lot of stuff, and I'm like, and like I have a panic like inside my head, and it's really weird, and I'm like,
yeah, like,
and I start acting like crazy, and like I forget almost like everything. Like I remember some things, like most of the things.
But just about like the day-to-day stuff, right? Like the making sure that your clothes go in the hamper, or just like the day-to-day stuff. You're like in panic mode. So this year, what do we do? This year,
you put me on the nice list, like the good nice list, because I have been like good and nice and stuff, and now I'm feeling like a lot better, but sometimes like I still have like panic mode, a little, just a tiny panic mode. And
so I noticed again you getting kind of like worried and frozen about the holiday season, so I said, hey, what's going on? Are you freaking out about Christmas and you don't know what the deal is? And what did you say to me? Do you remember? You said, Dad, I don't want to get...
I don't want to get cold. I want to be on the nice list and get presents.
So, as parents, we know that... We know if our kids are on the nice list or on the naughty list. And I said, listen, chill out. Enjoy the holiday season. It only comes once a year. And you're on the nice list, and it's been checked twice, right?
Yeah. And like, as you can see, we have like all types of stuff, like garland, and we have some lights here, rainbow color. It's pretty nice. And there's this awesome magic house that was on the news, and we go by it every year. You guys should check it out, and like, it is amazing.
This house is totally amazing. I've never seen anything. The whole front of the house is like a projector screen.
Yeah.
Right? And they play like
Let It Go, and that one with that country singer and
Blake Shelton and
Blake
Gwen Stefani.
Shelton and Gwen Stefani, and they sing, and it's amazing, and they play like this song about like Jack Frost and this other guy thing. I don't know, like Heat Meds or something, and it's really cool. It's awesome.
And they do like like all of the lights kind of go to the beat of the music.
Yeah, and like they have this I'm just thinking about it, and like there's this tree thing that shows the pictures and it actually says the words on it, and they have cool like stuff on their on the roof and stuff, and they have like stuff on, and like on they have like a tiny projector thing that goes onto their garage thing too, and it shows like Santa coming to a house, and he's eating cookies and drinking milk and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's amazing.
I do love all that stuff. It's really cool. I'm glad, and then that is another thing about this season that we get to do together, and we get to take the time to be in the car, like stopped in front of this house. They have a radio station that they play over your car stereo that is the music, and I don't know, I just like it. I look back and I see the joy in your eyes, and you just being in awe over that kind of stuff. So, all right, so Christmas season, we talked about like what you like about it. We talked about like what the panic is with the seeing Santa, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that explains that kind of stuff. Now, talk to me about how hard it is to fall asleep on Christmas Eve.
Oh my gosh. So, like, you guys probably don't know this about me. Like, and I can't go to sleep. Like, I get really excited. And, like, I can't fall asleep. And I'm like, and I toss and turn, and I can't fall asleep and stuff. Because I'm so excited and stuff for Christmas. And what was I going to say?
So take me through this. All right, so it's like,
I stay up until like 11 p.m., but I still can't go to sleep.
Right, so we watch some movies, right? And it's Christmas Eve, so we make cookies and we get some carrots ready.
Yep.
Right?
And some milk and cookies and stuff.
We put that stuff out, and it's definitely later than than your normal bedtime, right? Because it's like, hey, let's celebrate. It's Christmas Eve. There's no school tomorrow. There's no work tomorrow. It's all that stuff. So you're up later than you would be. But now it's time for you to go to sleep. And you're itchy right there. Okay. All right. So now it's time for you to go to sleep, and I tell you, all right, honey, it's time for you to go to bed, and it's time for you to fall asleep so Santa can come, right?
Mhm.
What's going through your mind when that happens? Are you like, oh my gosh, I know I'm not going to be able to fall asleep right away? What is it?
Yeah, like I think inside my head, oh my gosh, Santa's coming. I wonder if he'll see my elf, and my elf will help me, because I got a new elf on the shelf, and like in my head I'm all worked up, and like I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I know I can't go to sleep. What do I do?
So what is it? Do you just you're like, I can't fall asleep, I can't fall asleep, I can't fall asleep, and then all of a sudden you're asleep? Like you don't even know, you don't even really notice when you fall asleep?
I put something on, like maybe a Christmas movie or something,
yeah.
And I roll over and I just listen to the stuff that this usually works. And I just listen to the stuff. I roll over and I close my eyes, and while that's playing, I just drift off to sleep.
Oh, that's good. Okay, so now you're asleep, right? And now Santa is coming, and then you wake up in the morning, right? And what's the first thing that you think of when you wake up? Do you think?
I think of probably jumping on your bed and waking you up, and then finding peppermint and stuff, and then go.
Wait, who's Peppermint?
My elf.
Your elf on the shelf?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Nice.
And I would probably jump on your bed first and wake you up. Then I would find Peppermint, my elf, and then I'll go look under the tree, and let's say there will be presents.
So, but wait. So, but you don't come in the room and jump on my bed and wake me up. That's really what you want to do, right? That's
what I want to do, but sometimes I don't do it.
Yeah, I don't like.
Because your back kind of hurts.
So what I think it's more like, this is what I think, and you can tell me if I'm right or wrong, okay? Because I'm trying to think back to when I was a kid, right? And my first thought would be, okay, it's Christmas morning. I know Santa came. Is it too early for me to go, wake up my dad, right? I don't know. So normally what I remember doing